We should be live now. All right, that sounded pretty good. Kind of clean. Not like super high gain because I don't want to do that. We'll talk a bit more about where my how my guitar sound is sounding right now. And you'll let's see if I go there. And let's see, I want to do that. And I'm just being a zombie right now. Let me. Okay. Yep, there it is. It's working. Look at that. Let's see if I do this. Oh, come on. There we go. Copy the link. Okay, I'm zombieing right now. So let me turn this off. Okay, that's good. That's off. Okay, turn all that off. I'm also charging my phone right now because that's important. Okay, now I'm gonna, I'm just letting a couple people know that I'm going live. We'll get started here in just a moment. So let me see. Let's do this. Let me remove that. Yeah, I need to remove that off of my setting. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's on there too. We'll get that off of there. And then, yeah, we got to get it off of there. I'm just getting my stream set up because I was running a little late getting ready. Yeah, okay, there's my pedal board and my cleaning rag that ended up on the floor and my pen that Fred has to knock on the floor because it's his job to knock anything and everything on the floor. That's his only job on our planet. So we'll do this. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Let me see. Hang on. I do. There we go. Okay. There we go. I'm just sending a couple messages here out to folks just to see if anybody wants to watch. Okay, yeah, that's good. That'll work. Okay, so let's see. So the title of this stream is Recording Guitar and Bass Tracks in Reaper, basically 101. And so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I got to get my glasses out of the way, and I can't wear a long sleeve shirt, although I would like to. So a couple things, just kind of gonna, again, there'll be some sarcasm in my broadcast today, just because that's kind of how I roll. Sarcasm, I think, is fun. There is a point where it becomes detrimental, but you know, it's kind of funny sometimes. So a couple things. Number one, when you're tracking guitars, remember to tune your guitar often. You don't want to get that perfect take and have your guitar, when you start recording, be out of tune, all right? That's basic knowledge that everybody, I think, knows that. If you don't, now you do. Let's see. The other thing is that when you're tracking guitars, or better yet, when you're playing music in any capacity whatsoever, it's very, very important to drink lots of beer and smoke marijuana and use drugs. Because we know that alcohol and marijuana make every guitar player that much better. I'll repeat this later on in the stream, but remember that you have to drink alcohol and use drugs to be a remotely good musician at all. If you don't do that, you will totally suck. Okay, just so that's clear. Yeah, and again, sarcasm will reign supreme in my stream today. So that, what's the other? Oh, the other thing is that don't shower. Make sure that you have great, strong BO, because everybody around you, especially the recording engineer and your producer, will love you for having to smell your armpits. And if you're one of those that won't use any kind of deodorant, God bless you for that. It will keep me at least away from you. So I hope that's, I hope these points are being well taken. And I hope that the sarcasm is well understood. I tend to do that a little bit. Ed, what's happening, man? Thanks for joining me today. Yeah, you know the deal. If you drink beer, man, you're just instantly a better guitar player, right? You're more focused, you remember your parts better, you don't waste time in the recording studio. And the other, smoking marijuana, that will really help mellow you out and keep your timing real focused, right? Yeah, and again, the sarcasm is very deep right now. Yeah. But the BO is one of the most important things. You gotta stink when you go into the recording studio. Stay out all night drinking, don't take a shower, and be sure to not use deodorant, because you know how bad that stuff is for you, right? We all know that. I'm gonna just give it a few minutes, see if a few people show up to join in this educational process. Yeah. We're going to educate. Yeah, I could probably play a little bit. Let's take a look at my pedal board real quick. So I am using, let's see, we'll start with the amplifier. I'm going to be playing through my Hughes and Kettner today. And right now, it's on the overdrive channel. When this blue light is lit, it's on the overdrive channel. And my tube screamer is running in front of it. I have no other effects in front of this, although it's going through all my pedals and such. So this is my guitar tone, right? All right, I'm drop C tuned, drop C. So, and I'm also sensing that I'm out of tune a little bit. So we're gonna, we'll go back to my pedal board. I'll show you, I got my wonderful little mini Polytune, which is really awesome. I was right, that C string was a little bit sharp. The cool thing is you can strum all 6 strings and tune them one at a time. Now I'm kind of hitting this C string again, a little tuning advice, so you can see the tunery. We all know how those work. Alan, what's happening, brother? Sounds great. Thank you, man. Let's go back to my, so when I'm tuning my guitar, I mean, this is just kind of 101 shit, but you might want to remember this. When you're tuning a guitar, you should tune it like you play it. And I know this song, the riff, while my guitar is a little bit out of tune, right? And you can hear my guitar in the microphone in the room. And I'm hitting this thing pretty hard. So I want to tune it like it is. Okay, so that's the riff of this, the ultimate riff of this song. And so I'm kind of tuning the instrument like I'm playing it, which it sounds pretty... I cleaned my, I wiped the strings down right before I started too. These are really brand new strings on this thing that I just put on it. Actually, I didn't put them on here. Who put the strings on here? And you know how I know I didn't put the strings on this is because these are way too long. In fact, I'm going to take care of that right now. Who put strings on this last time? I don't remember. Somebody else put strings on this, because I would never, ever, ever leave strings sticking off the machine heads far enough. And, you know, the other thing is you got to shoot up while you're playing. It's important to shoot a lot of dope while you're playing. It helps you play better. Now, we all know that what kind of a dope addict I am, right? I have to take like multiple shots every single day, but it keeps me healthy. And my cat, bless his heart, he knocked my insulin off of my, I'm a type 1 diabetic. I don't use drugs at all, except for when I'm recording guitars, because see, never do this. This is, I don't know who did this to my guitar, but that was real interesting. I must have bumped into that, caused it to mute. But never leave your string sticking out far enough that it can poke your finger. That's just dumb. Okay, so whoever did this, I don't know who you are. Who did this? I don't know who I let put strings on my guitar, but I didn't, because all it takes is one poke of the finger and you're done playing for a day. So again, the sarcasm will be running very deep in my broadcast today. It's because I'm feeling really sarcastic. Oh, there it is. See, it even stuck in my finger, just cutting the string off, right? Never, never, never leave your strings sticking out like that. That's just asking for a problem. So I'm going to take care of this right now. There, now I can't poke myself while I'm recording today and end my recording session. Cut them off very flush. There we go, another guitar tech thing. Let's see. All right, or what? Catch a lead singer in the face. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what happens. So I'm going to check my tuning one more time. And unfortunately, there aren't any vocals on this song, so all we're going to hear today is guitar. So it's not going to be terribly exciting. How long does it take you to tune your guitar? Well, long enough. There we go. All right, so you'll notice that I don't have a shitload of a gain on my guitar. Why is that? So let's look at my project here. So here's my track control panel, and you'll notice that I've got two guitar tracks going here. I've got a doubled guitar track, which gives me a nice big stereo field on my guitar for tracking. Which, wow, how is that hitting plus? Wow, something's going on with my vocal mic. I wonder if I'm bumping into it, but yeah, that might be what it is. So there's not a ton of overdrive on my guitar, but I've got my amp running in here to channel 5, where I'm recording my guitar amp, because I'm really hoping to use my good old Hughes and Kettner on this recording. Let's put this in here. So I'm hoping to use this track, but I've got this secondary track coming in. So when I hit my guitar, you'll notice that my signal is going into this channel also. Why am I doing that? Because I'm running a DI. So I've got my guitar amp going in here, and then I've got my DI, which is my guitar, running directly into my DAW, so that if I do decide to change or reamp my guitar sound, I can do that because I'll have all of these tracks DI'd. So very important part of the process. Also, you know, I mentioned earlier that I am a diabetic. I've got to check my blood sugars. I feel, never go by how you feel, but I feel like my blood glucose is a little bit low. Done that with head stuff. Yeah. 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 Cut your strings off. Cut your strings off as short as possible. That's a really, really important. Let me see. Oh, and I'm getting, hang on. I got a message from one of my clients. Oh, okay. Okay, wonderful. That's cool. That's great to hear. I love hearing from my clients. So let me check my blood glucose real quick because, oh, yeah, it's all right. So let me take a moment here. I've got to take care of this. And this might give some folks a chance to join in. Give me a second. I've got to get some, I've got to get my low blood glucose cure. Hang on. This will be fun. Doggone it. Move this. What a beautiful day we're having. It's just been kind of on and off snow today. It's been beautiful. If you live in LeGrand, which Alan does, my good friend Alan Arnson, he has a really interesting and cool channel. So I'm gonna have to eat in front of you. My low blood glucose cure. I have to eat a little bit of this. I don't like eating in front of people, and talking, but we'll get on with this. Ed, I hope you're having a great day, brother. It has been a exciting morning for me. Yep. That's why you have to drink and use lots of drugs when you're recording, especially when you're a diabetic. That's important stuff. Camellia, welcome. Hello. Thanks for joining us today. Well, that's interesting. Let me turn on some light. Yeah, well, I look a little better. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. Tom Petty said it best, never apologize. I've said that many times, but my blood glucose has taken a nosedive. I took a little too much insulin with my lunch this afternoon, so. Oh, it's snowing there too. Well, congratulations. We've had such a mild winter this year. But right now, my blood glucose, I could feel it when I checked it initially, just so you know, and how tight of control I have. It was at 78 when I initially felt like it was a little bit low, and now it's down around 66. So, and it's headed downhill right now, and I've got this wonderful device. I don't know if maybe it'll show you. It won't automatically adjust. So, anyway, my pancreas in my pocket. That's what I like to say. It'll take me just a few minutes to get back. And this sort of thing only happens when I'm doing something important, right? I'm in such good control, I can really feel it, but if you are a diabetic, I mean, here's a little diabetic note. if you are a diabetic, don't go by how you feel. Check your blood sugar. I can't tell you how many times I have felt like my blood sugar was high or low, and I check it and it's actually high. You can never go by how you feel. In other words, it's a really bad idea. I'm not sure where you're located, Ed, in this wonderful, I think you're in the U.S. I think you are. I don't know. But here we are in Northeast Oregon. We actually got a little bit of snow outside today. It's not terribly cold. And we'll get to tracking here in just a moment. I've got to make sure that I've got enough beer in me and that my armpits smell bad enough. I've got to get really good and high before. Those are the most important things when you're tracking guitars. You have to make sure to have alcohol in your system. That's vital. And again, my sarcasm today is going to be on point. My hope. And if you're new to the channel, you can participate in the chat if you'd like, but you have to be subscribed. I think I set it up for something like 5 minutes, but there'll be probably a few people in here that know a lot. Alan Arnson is a very good audio engineer, and he records in a lot of cool music. So be sure to check him out. Maybe run over and subscribe to his channel real quick. You know what I'm saying, man? Hang on, it's leveling off. It looks like. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. The other thing is, if you're a single dude, don't let your house look like mine. Keeping it clean and tidy and keeping your bed made and your guitars hung up and all clean and all that shit. You'll have no chance of meeting a lady, I promise. I promise. They will avoid you like the plague because, having a clean house and house plants kept and, keeping your shit tidy and having, nice stuff in that's a big red flag. Big, big, big red flag. Let's see. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. You will never meet a lady if you keep your place tidy and such. That's terrible. And again, my sarcasm is going to be on point today. Now, let me maybe fill you in on a few details about this piece of music that I'll be recording. Nobody's heard before. It's a piece of music that I tracked on December 24th last year. I was just sitting around, of course, doing nothing because it was Christmas Eve, and I think it was on a Sunday. I just sat down and started playing and recording something, and then I hope, let me do this. I think I can do this. Hopefully that skipped ads. I don't want a bunch of ads to run. Let's see. So anyhow, I put together this piece of music and sent it out to a couple friends, and one of them started composing lyrics to it. And he sent me lyrics, 20 minutes after I sent him the piece of music, which was really wonderful because oftentimes things don't happen that quickly. So I like to, when I'm working on a piece of music, I really like to keep pressing forward and getting it done. I don't like to sit on it and mix and mix and mix and mix. And I won't wait for a drummer ever. If you're a drummer and you want to record with me, get some shit done. Because I've been let down by every drummer who has said they would do anything. So if you can record drums, don't tell me you're going to record drums and not do it because you've got a very short time frame. Because usually when I'm producing music, I usually get it done quickly. So you know, not that I won't work with drummers, but I've had every one of them tell me, and a lot of us know a lot of these drummers, and they're magnificent. They're fantastic. They're a fucking drummer. All right. Let's get that straight. They have no melody and no harmony and none of that to worry about. It's just playing drums. Bah, boom, bah. Okay. Some of you guys are really pretty good. I get it, but you're not playing guitar, right? Or you're not writing a bass line or singing vocals. You're just playing drums on a song. So if you're going to tell me you're going to do something, get it done, please. No, it's just drums. You don't even have to tune the fucking things, right? Anyway, my sarcasm is strong right now. And also, I've been let down by a lot of guys expecting to get something done and waited and nothing. You know, that gets a little old. So if you are a drummer and you want to work with me on something and you tell me you're going to do something, please do it, because you'll just end up in a long list of people that have done nothing, said they do something and didn't do anything. There I am. Again, sarcasm on point today. But that's not being sarcastic. That's being completely truthful. So if you have tried to work with drummers in the past that say they'll record with you and you've gotten something done, miracles do happen, apparently. Now, I don't know why some guys, why drummers are so deliberate on not doing anything when they say they will. It seems so deliberate. You know, and again, my sarcasm is on point today. Let me see what's happening here. Boy. Oh, hang on. I might just live. This video provider definitely thinks some people sound like a fun band. Very interested in a spring booking. Before we progress, how long do the sets usually last? That's amazing. So, how much does the band request for performing? Also, will the band be complete with a drum kit? We think an outside performance would be best suited on that on our Yakima River patio for a full band. Wow. I'm gonna have to get back to this. Oh, that's cool. So that was, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I do play in an actual band that actually plays actual gigs, and we actually play with an actual drummer and an actual bass player, an actual singer. I'm not just a recording guy and sitting in my studio. I'm not this 50-year-old weirdo with an audio interface, right? Although I am that also, but I actually play in a band. Just got literally while I'm here online, I just got a correspondence from a club that our band has wanted to play for a very long time, and they just offered us a booking. So very cool. Wish me luck on that one. It's common when I'm the booking agent for my band. I'm the booking agent, guitarist, front of house, booking agent, guitarist, front of house sound engineer, monitor sound engineer, backing vocalist. Any problems, technical problems, I help fix them. And kind of the organizer of a lot of stuff too. So I wear many hats in my band, and we have a lot of fun doing it. And I love being that busy at gigs because it just doesn't give me a chance to do much else. And really excited about that. That's going to be fun. Does your band have a channel? You know, Camellia, that's a great question. We don't, but let me see. How can I do this? I think, give me a second here. I might be able to play you a little video. I do have a quick video on my channel. Let's see. Falcro, hey buddy, how are you doing today? I just made the Falcro a standard moderator on my channel once again. Forgive me, I removed some mods just because I was having some problems with my channel and I wasn't sure if one of the moderators was doing something weird. So welcome back, my brother Falcro. Hope good to see you. That was fun too. I caught the very end of your stream last night. And I kind of chimed in at the end of your presentation, and forgive me, I hope I didn't I hope I didn't interrupt much. It seemed like you were just finishing up, but was talking about I don't remember what, but it was funny. It was funny. Let me see if I can find this video. Give me a second here. Let's see. Let's go to File Explorer. I'm going to go to videos. Working on it. Okay, there we go. I thought I had, don't I have real link captures? Okay, let's go back to J. And I think some people, let me see, videos. Oh yeah, here, stubborn me Halloween before. That one's 3 minutes. Okay, give me one. Let me see. Let me open this. Let me, oh, hold on. Whoa. Okay, whoa. Stop. Stop. Pause. Wait. Oh, okay. Let me, what I'm gonna, good Lord, really? You're that big? Good grief, really? Okay, there we go. Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna add media source. And I'm gonna call it, okay. I'll give you a little taste of my band. Let's do that. And then let me browse and go to, no, I need to go here. It takes me just a second. It's not too hard to do. Where are you? There you are, videos. And forgive me if you're looking right up my nose. Good grief. Okay, October. So this is from October 28th. I think this will play. This should.
Welcome to my office. Where am I? I'm right here. This is Scott. He's going to be singing for you. So get ready.
It's just
Our drummer is over here behind the pumpkin.
about 3 minutes long.
He needs a pick.
Yes, I want to remove that. That was the wrong one. Come on. Okay. Let me browse. Where is it? 3 minutes and 12 seconds. 3 minutes and 12 seconds. What's that? Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. That was probably the wrong thing. Here we go.
Right, welcome to my office. Where am I? I'm right here. This is Scott.
There you go.
He's going to be singing
Scott
for
is
you.
so cool.
So get ready. Our drummer is over here behind the pumpkin. He needs a pick.
Brother Preston, welcome. Yeah, we're live, Bill. Give me a moment. I'll be back. I had low blood sugar. I gotta fix it. Somebody wanted to hear my band. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Um, Preston, welcome again. And Camellia, thank you for letting me know. Forgive me. I think I got it fixed, you guys. Yeah, thank you for the compliment about our bass player, dude. That guy is a very special person. His dad was I believe he was a professor of music here at the university in Eastern Oregon, at Eastern Oregon University. And Jacob was playing piano at like 2 years old. And yeah, I apologize about the sound. So yeah, he's a very special person. We are very lucky to have had him as a member of our band. What's kind of sad at this point is that he is moving away. However, we've already found a replacement. And part of the reason I think that it wasn't too hard for us to find a replacement is because of his talent. Guys have seen our band, and members of other bands have seen our band, and we don't mess around when we go up and perform, man. We really put it on as best we can, and everybody plays sharp. And of course, like recording, we all drink as much alcohol and smoke as much weed as we can, so we play better, right? So no, I joke, but we're a completely sober band also. Really lucky, and we've found a replacement, and I've heard him play. He's a fantastic guy, really cool guy named Daniel that I think is going to be taking up where Jacob has left off, and wish Jacob wish Jacob the best of luck. He's going to be moving to Southern California, so he's moving from the middle of nowhere, isolated, off the beaten path, to the middle of downtown LA. Yeah, Preston, you're absolutely right about that. Okay, my blood glucose is getting better. Bill, let's see, you said something about yours. Glucose was headed for the basement, but then I overdid the, yep, dude, that is a common error that I make even. Give her my phone number, Preston. I'm gonna tune my guitar again. and we're gonna get to recording. Here we go. I'm in tune. This guitar is really accurate in tune, and I intonated it. It's tuned to drop C. It is an Ibanez Prestige. Just so you know, let me switch the camera here. It's an Ibanez Prestige guitar. I got my Diet Pepsi that I need. My cousin Isaiah gave this guitar to me, bless his heart, and I'm using it. It's a beautiful instrument. Active Ibanez active pickups, and the batteries are two single A batteries. They're not double A's, they're single A's, a little dinky one. So it's like 6 volts, something like that. And so I'm really digging the sound of this guitar. And again, I'm running through my Hughes & Kettner Tubemeister 18. I have a DI right here that I'm sending a dry signal into channel 1. My amp is being recorded. Let me give you my tracks here. My amp is being recorded on track 5, and I'm using a doubling effect on track 6 to have my guitar be doubled, basically. So I get kind of a stereo effect, and then I'm recording the DI'd track on track 7. This track here will go away shortly. Here's a couple of other things in Reaper that I've done. Again, I wrote this piece of music and sent it to another musician who wrote lyrics for it. And in doing so, he rearranged the song in the order in which I played it. So it has an intro section, a verse section that I'm calling a verse. I think the section that I'm calling pre-chorus is actually the chorus. I don't know, because I haven't seen the lyrics and I don't know how he's going to sing them, but he's going to be here tomorrow at some point, and he might even stay here tomorrow. And so we'll see what happens with that. And so I've got the arrangement up here on my timeline, so I know what part to play and when. So, you know, again, it's already a prearranged recording, so why make mistakes, right? I can watch these markers as they go by and play the correct part. Now, also, what I need to do here, I'm gonna give this a quick, come on. I didn't mean to do that. Let's put that there. I'm gonna listen to this real quick. Okay, here we go. Okay, now, the other thing I'm doing today is I'm changing the key of the song. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and give it one take. Yeah, thanks, Bill. It is a pretty good, I'm just gonna go ahead and push record. I have a click track here that'll count me in. It'll let me get settled into the time, and I'll just start it here. I'm gonna mute this track, and I'm gonna try and play this song. Let's see. Okay, yep, here we go. Oh. And I've already made a mistake. So we're not gonna go ahead and retake the thing all over again. We're just gonna go back here and we're gonna punch in, right? Why not? I don't wanna waste all that beginning. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's just start over. Here we go. I gotta remember this. And I haven't played this song for quite some time, so here we go. 2. Okay, I got it. let's undo that. I'm gonna start over. You're gonna get sick of this song by the time it's all said and done. Oh, shut up. Come on. Woo! All right. There's one take, right? Now I just have 4 more to do. So we've got this first track nice and done, and it sounds really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up here and hit save, right? Save project, right? You don't really have to do that because I have mine set to auto save, but we're gonna arm the guitar 2 right and the guitar DI, and now what I'm gonna do is pan this track all the way over to the right. And here we are in your right ear. Right? And we're gonna take, do another take here. This should be nice and big. Okay, I'm gonna redo that because I realized that I made a little mistake. Here we go. It's nice and big in stereo, right? you know what? There's one other thing that I'm gonna do right here. Let me undo that. I'm gonna switch my pickups. I'll show you what I'm doing here. Because I want this good solid separation from my left and right. We have two ears, and so we can hear a car coming from the right direction. So we'll look that way and get the fuck out of the way so we don't get run over, right? That's why we have two ears. Coming from the left, we would look that way, right? I'm gonna change the pickup and go to my neck pickup for this take. And now we're gonna get a really huge, it should be a little bit bigger stereo field. Here we go, I'm gonna try it again. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, I blew it at the pre-chorus, so I'm gonna punch in right there. I'm gonna drag these back. I'm gonna set my punch-in point, and here we go. Oh, let me get you back. So where I messed up was right here at this point, and I'm gonna play into it. So I'm gonna start the track back here, and I'm gonna set my record function to record mode, time selection, auto punch. This white line is my time selection, and when I push record, you'll see, here we go. And when you're punching in, you should play into the punch-in point. You shouldn't just try and start right where the recording starts, because you're gonna be late or you're gonna be early, and it's gonna sound really unnatural. By playing along with the track, believe me, this will save you a lot of headaches in the future if you follow my lead on this one. So here we go, I'm gonna push R. On the bridge. So let's start back over again. I forgot that one little guitar run there. We're gonna go out here. Here we go. I'll punch in at the bridge. Here we go. So I'm gonna play into it. Nice. That was a pretty good take. Only a couple punch-ins. This is the beauty of recording. You don't have to play perfectly every single time. It's awesome. So here we go. I'm gonna re-track. I'm quad tracking these guitars. So I'm gonna play it one more time. Like I said, you're gonna get sick of hearing this song, but let's see what happens. And when I do that, I'm going to use the bridge pickup so that I've got the bridge and the neck pickup on the left side, and I have the bridge and the neck pickup on the right side. However, both are different takes. So kind of cool. Here we go. Yeah, you could just copy and paste this, but then you'd be wimpy. Oops, I forgot the part. Here we go. Let's do this again. Here we go. Blew it. Doggone it. I blew the pre-chorus. Down, down, down. I'm getting nervous, I guess. Here we go. Play into that part. Oops. Let's stop that. We'll undo that. I didn't just destroy a track. We'll just undo it. I got to push it into punch mode. All right, one more. Let me see if I can get one taker. See if I can play all the way through this thing once. And we're gonna finish up the final quad tracked guitar. Panning it all the way over to the right. And oh, and you know what else I didn't do? I got to, let's make sure that we don't monitor. Because I'm also monitoring what I was doing was actually hearing the DI'd guitar track. And we don't want to hear that. I have it set so that it doesn't monitor, but I'm going to go ahead and mute the track also. So this should sound a little bit, it won't have as much volume, but it should be pretty darn good. This is going to be nice and thick. Yeah, that sounds great. Here we go. Kind of funny, a song that simple I only got one taker. That's incredible. I played all the way through at that time. So now we've got quad tracked guitars with my good old fashioned tube amp. And I'm not using a shit ton of gain on any of this stuff. And I'm gonna remove this guitar doubler. Let's remove that track. So now we've got a nice organized session. Looks good, right? Cool. Let's go ahead and unplug our guitar because I'm kind of done with the guitar, at least at this point. We talked about, with the arrangement, possibly putting a let me see. If we go back here a little bit, we're talking about putting a guitar solo after this bridge section right here. We're talking about putting a solo section, maybe the same length as the bridge-ish. Yeah, it'd be about that long, which, let's see, how much time is that? That's selection. What's the time, like 6? What is the selection? How long is that? How long is that? That's 6 measures. Oh, come on. Really? The length of it and time. I can't remember. Let me see. Can I make it units, minutes, seconds? There we go. It's 12 seconds. So a 12.5 second long guitar solo might go in this song, which that's a pretty decent guitar solo. That's not too long, right? You don't want to bore people with guitar solos. Let's insert a new track. I'm going to call it, let me do this. We're going to do that. And then we're going to make this the last track. And I forgot to do this. I got to do a bass DI. All right, so we're going to record some bass now. And here's another thing. I really dug the bass tone that I got in the other track. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to save this project, and I'm going to go File, and I'm going to say Open, a new project. Okay, now we're back. So I need to put a bass plugin on this. I'm going to go to Dark Matter. Where are you? Dark Glass, sorry. I'm going to open up Dark Glass Ultra. And I'm going to pull my, oops, cancel. I'm going to pull a user preset. Here we go. So now I should have the exact same tone that I had on my other bass line that I had played. However, we're going to introduce something really cool here for tracking with Neural DSP plugins. And let me just plug my bass in. All right, so my guitar is tuned as it is to drop C. Preston, get some rest, brother, and get well. Get well soon. Okay, so again, I'm using a DI on this, and I want to arm these both to record. So I should have a pretty decent bass tone, right? A little bit of grit, but I'm not tuned to C with this, so we're gonna, and also, let me, yeah, let's go into input 1. That's input 1. What I need to do, what I'm gonna do is do this. I'm gonna go input 2, right? No, that's one. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna do this because I don't want to go through my guitar amp while I'm recording my bass. Right, I'm just gonna go direct, but I'm also gonna record a dry bass track. Right now, I'm gonna mute the bass DI, so now we won't hear that. Right, here we go. And I want to check my signal going in here. That's input 2. Let's do that. Sounding good. Now, I'm not tuned to C, right? Let's look at my effect on here. This is where am I tuned? This should be E, right? So I'm going to drop D tune. And then I'm going to get my guitar all set, my bass all tuned up. There we go. All right, there we go. Now we got our bass all tuned up. Now, what I need to do is alternately tune this. So I'm gonna grab Archetype Rebay. Get ready. Here we go. Oh my goodness. So we got Rebay. I'm gonna put that in front of it, right? I'm gonna turn all of these effects in Rebay off. Everything's off, right? The stereo doubler is off, input mode, but I'm gonna transpose it to pitches. And in the Dark Glass Ultra plugin, I'm gonna put the input to stereo. So now I am in drop C. Now it's gonna sound a little weird because you're gonna hear it in the microphone. However, let's go ahead and try laying a track down on this bass. Here we go. And again, this DI is gonna be in standard E, but we're gonna mute it so I don't have to listen to it. I'm just getting the dry bass track. And in fact, I really don't have to do it, but I'm gonna. Here we go. 1. right, there was one little mess up in that bass line. Hi, Zach. Welcome, brother. I hope you're doing well today. It's a wonderful, beautiful Saturday. We're having a really nice day here in Northeast Oregon. It's really been a beautiful afternoon. Let's listen to this. There was one section, I think, was it in the bridge? No, it was after the bridge. And here we go. Put the humility hat on. Here we go. Right there. Right there. We're going to punch in. Right there. We're going to punch in this little section. Oop. I'm going to split that. I'm going to split it here. I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to go up here and go, yeah, let's highlight that section. And let's quit soloing my voice. And we're going to go record mode, punch, and I'll play into it. Here we go. Let's see. I got to make sure both of those. Here we go. And that's muted. Here we go. All right. There we go. See if you can hear this punch out. Inaudible. That's weird. My first take, it's a little bit quieter. I'm not quite sure why, so I'm just going to bring it up. I'm just looking at the waveform. You'll notice that it was a little bit, if I set this back at 0, it's a little bit smaller than this one. It's just because it didn't track as loud. I'm not quite sure why, but I'm not worried about it because I can just use my gain control on that track. Again, a little bit of Reaper learning, and we'll see what my fader looks like. Now we're balanced. There we go. Nice. Okay. All right, so that sounded pretty darn good. So now what I'm going to do is just do a little pre-mixing here. Just a little. I want to bring the guitars and bass down almost to 0. I just want to listen to the drums real quick, all by themselves. And I did pre-program the drums, so here we go. I want to get the drums hitting at a level. I'll show you my, let's see. We should be able to do this. So here's my mixer. Now, let me stop this. You're probably hearing a little bit of crackling right now. It's because my computer is definitely working overtime. My CPU is being pushed to its limits. This is a 10-year-old computer. However, I am going to continue mixing. Let's just listen here real quick, just to my drums. Here we go. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna start bringing the bass up till it's at a nice volume. All right, that sounds pretty good. We got nice bass, and here we go with some guitars. Still a little too loud. There we go. All right, so I think overall I've got a pretty good mix, and then I have tomorrow to look forward to putting vocals on this. We may do that tomorrow. We may just end up doing some lyrical stuff. We may end up adding a guitar solo section to this, which we can always punch in and add some drum parts. But again, if there are any drummers out there who care to challenge me to get a drum part recorded, I would love to hear from you. So there you go. And really, I doubt there's any drummers, because not the drummers would listen to my broadcast or watch my channel at all, because I've got Easy Drummer and they sound fantastic. And they always work, and I always get them done. So if you are a drummer, or you know a drummer who might possibly record something to an original piece of music, feel free to turn them my direction. It'd be cool to have a drummer actually do something once, instead of just sitting there playing along with songs they've already played 1,000 times. That'd be great. I would love that. I would love that. I'd love to see it. It would be a miracle, I think. So again, my sarcasm is on point today. But a little bit of tracking, that's how I do it. And I can always go back and change any of the tones, because I recorded a dry DI track. So I've got that guitar just dry as a bone. And if you wonder what that sounds like, here's what my guitar tracks sound like, just dry. I'll solo these two dry guitar tracks. Ready? This should do it, I think. Oh, maybe I can't. Let's see. Isn't that fun? That's what the dry sax sound. And that's them all pissed off guitar tracks. So thought I'd maybe go live for a little bit today. And if anybody wants to do a little jam session tonight, maybe on StreamYard, if you feel like playing. My fingers are a little sore, but I'm willing to take it on. It's not like I do much else. So there you go. If anybody wants to play a little bit tonight, hit me up. My email address is on my About page, and I have some other stuff to take care of now with a new booking coming up. So we'll hope to see you all soon. I hope somebody may have learned something today. Remember to subscribe to Preston Smith. Subscribe to JAMPROSOUND. He actually wrote lyrics for this song. Subscribe to Mark Tanner. Let's see, who else? Definitely Preston. Go hit up Zach. He loves his acoustic guitars. Let's see, who else? Ron Ward. Go check out Ron Ward. This song might be on there at some point in time if he decides to play one of my tunes. I always record heavy stuff. Who knows what's going to happen with the vocals? So thanks for joining me today, people. Peace and have a wonderful rest of your day.